guys, so I thought I'd pop on and do a video about my favourite eyeliners. Now this is going to include Kohls, pencils, liquid liners. They're mainly kind of in the neutral family because I don't tend to wear coloured eyeliners that much, but there are some of them that have a kind of a colour to them, so I thought we'd include those as well. I thought it'd be helpful also to you guys if you were looking for new kind of neutral eyeliners like the blacks and the browns, things like that, for kind of everyday wear, because I know sometimes it's difficult to know what eyeliners are like when you swatch them on the back of your hand in a shop. Like Boots or Superdrug or somewhere, you can't always get a good feel for what they're going to be like when you apply them over shadow. I've had a lot of disappointments that way by swatching them on my hand in the shop and thinking, wow, they're so pigmented, and then when I've got them home and try to apply them over my eyeshadow, nothing comes out and they just drag, and it's just such a disappointment. So yeah, I thought I would do a video on my favourite. If you've been watching my tutorials or any of my videos really for a while, you'll know this is absolutely, has to be one of my favourites. It's going to be no surprise. It's Illamasqua's medium pencil in Rump. And Illamasqua do some beautiful pencils. They do so many different colours and thicknesses, and oh, they're waterproof. You can use them on the body, you can use them in the waterline, you can use them on the top lash line. You can do all sorts of different things with them. You can draw designs with them. They do some beautiful pencils. This one is in Rump, which is a baby blue, and this is my waterline eyeliner colour of choice. I also have Benefit Eye Bright, but I think I use that sometimes more because I've just got it than rather than it just being a favourite. This is absolutely my favourite, and I would definitely repurchase this when it runs out because it's beautiful. You can see there. Really gorgeous. What I love about this is it's not like a bog standard kind of, I know when kind of flesh toned eyeliners started coming about a while back now, the craze was to put white eyeliner in your waterline, and I don't really agree with that. It looks very stark and very unnatural. But this, strangely enough, is really, really nice. I would imagine it complements all sorts of different eye colours. I've only ever used this one on myself, so I don't know, but I would imagine it does. I have blue eyes, it looks beautiful, it stays all day. I think it's about £13, quite expensive, but I've had this since Christmas, since before Christmas, and I have sharpened it a lot and I still have all that left. So that's Rump by Illamasqua. I love that. This one, I don't know if you can get this anymore. I think you might be able to. It was released with a Topshop collection last year, and it came with a duo. It came in a duo with a lip liner called Cashmere, which I also have. But this is the Topshop Kajal pencil, and this one is in Crushed Charcoal. And it's really, really pretty. It just looks like that for reference. And with the kind of design on the end, it's really, really pretty. And I love this for the waterline. This for ages was my go-to liner of choice for the waterline if I really want a jet black and for it to stay all day. It's gorgeous. You don't have to push too hard to get colour out. It lasts. It's just beautiful, and I really, really like this one for my waterline. So if you can get a hold of this, I definitely recommend it to you because it's really nice. It's kind of foolproof and it lasts for a very long time in the waterline. So if you're somebody who likes to wear dark colours in the waterline, I definitely recommend this, and it's not too expensive. That's by Topshop. This one I actually have on today, and this will kind of, I wanted to throw in some things that were kind of organic because I'm kind of into that at the moment, and I know a lot of other people are, so I wanted to include things that were kind of appealed to everybody, that weren't just high-end or drugstore or organic, but I've got all sorts of different things here. So this one is by NATorigin, and I've mentioned them before. The video, I've done a video previously about their organic lengthening mascara, which I'll link up here somewhere because I really like that mascara. But this is one of their liners. It's 100% organic and natural, which is fantastic. It looks like this. And this one is in Noir, just basic black. I have a couple of the others as well, but I really like this, and I have this. It's really nice. I have this in my waterline today, and it's beautiful. You don't have to tug on it, you don't have to worry about it smudging. It's really, really nice and really black, which I love. It's this one here. It's really beautiful, really lovely, and perfect for the waterline. And I've also used it on my top lash line, and it doesn't drag over shadows. So that's that one for people that want something like an organic alternative. These are about £7.50, but they're all natural, so they're definitely worth it. And they're naturally sourced ingredients, and they're for sensitive eyes. So if you wear contact lenses, or if you just generally have sensitive eyes, this is a definite go-to. Another NATorigin one, actually, while I'm talking about them, this is their liner in grey, and I love grey eyeliners. I don't think grey eyeliners get too much love, to be honest, because grey eyeliners are a beautiful alternative to black. I prefer grey eyeliner to brown if I'm going to go for an alternative, because I think it just, especially with blue eyes and green eyes, it makes your eyes look beautiful, and it's still dark enough to define, but it's not too harsh. So if you're somebody that doesn't really like wearing black eyeliner during the day, which I totally understand, a lot of people don't like doing that, then I would definitely recommend a grey, and NATorigin do a beautiful grey, and it looks like this, and it's really, really stunning. It almost leans towards being kind of like a taupe, so I definitely recommend that if you're somebody that really doesn't feel comfortable wearing black eyeliner. It's just as defining, and it's just beautiful with smoky looks, and it's gorgeous for blue eyes. So definite, that's by NATorigin. I'll link those down below. On to kind of a colour. I really like this whole line, so I thought I would mention it. And this is really nice for the inner tear duct area if you're wearing kind of like a silver or a green kind of look, if you're into that kind of thing. These are the, this one rather, is the Contour Clubbing Waterproof Liner from Bourjois. And, ooh, sun's come out, look at that. And it looks like this. And I really like the formulation of these pencils. I think they're kind of flawless. They're really, really beautiful. They're very, very similar to the Gosh, oh goodness. Are they the Effect liners? You know what I mean, the Gosh pencil liners. They're very, very similar. And this one is in, let me see, number 44, Golden Grey Session. This is beautiful, and as it says, it's waterproof. It's absolutely stunning. It's kind of metallic and shiny, as you can see. It's picking up there. There we go. Really, really pretty, and I just love this. And you know what, if you're really in a rush and you don't have time to put eye makeup on in the morning, get one of these pencils. They do lots of different colours because they're really smooth and creamy, and they go on really well. You can blend them out, and it's just a really nice pop of colour for the daytime. And at night, I would imagine you could pair this with a smoky eye, just kind of like a really dark smoky eye, and put this liner on the top, which sometimes I like to do with some of the others I'm going to show you, and it just look beautiful. So that's by Bourjois. This one is kind of high-end, I suppose. It's a Stila Smudge Stick. These are waterproof eyeliners, and this one is in Damsel. And I got this one in the light palette, or the naturalized palette as it's called in the US stills in some places. So this is Damsel. Oops, and it looks like this. And I love the smudge sticks. This was actually my first ever smudge stick, so I was kind of intrigued by it, and I really, really like this colour because it's a very, very, very dark cocoa brown. It's one of the twist up ones, which they're not my favourite, I have to say, but this one works fine. And wow, you can see there, it's so dark. It's almost black, but when you pair this with kind of bronzes and chocolates and kind of neutral eyes, you can definitely tell that it is kind of a cocoa colour. It's beautiful. So these are gorgeous. They smudge really easily when you first put them on, but then once they've kind of set, you don't have to worry about them smudging throughout the day. So that's a Stila smudge stick, and they do all sorts of different colours. Yeah, this is just the kind of the, I wouldn't say it's bog standard because it's kind of a unique colour, but this is kind of like the dark brown one, so I really like that one. Another one which you can't get over here in the UK readily available, but you can get it places like eBay and places like that if you search. And this is absolutely one of my favourite eyeliners. I think it's beautiful. It's the Milani Liquify Metallic Eye Pencil, and this one is just in the basic black, and it looks like this. And I was actually sent this by a subscriber of mine, Stephanie, and she sent me a couple of them, and this one is just beautiful. It's so creamy. I was just blown away. It's so creamy and so black that for, you know, what is a drugstore eyeliner, it's just astounding. It's this one here, and the pencil looks like this. And I've worn this a lot, and you know, I still have a huge amount left. It's beautiful. It smudges really nicely. It's as black as night. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you know what, if you're in the US, this I envy you, because to be able to get stuff like this for a relatively reasonable drugstore price is amazing. You know, over here we have to go to department stores and get stuff like this. So I always look at Milani's cosmetics and I'm so jealous that the US get them and we don't, because their baked bronzers and their baked blushes are something I've always wanted to try. But I never want to order them from kind of American wholesale people. I know there are a couple of them, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I don't want to order them because I know that I'm probably going to end up with a load of mush when I get it at the other end, where they've been smacked about on the plane and everything, so I don't want to order them. So I'm just terribly jealous that the US get things like that, like Milani. But that one is the Liquify pencil, and they do all sorts of different colours as well, so if you can get your hands on them, these are absolutely fantastic. This one is a little bit of a rare one, I suppose. I think it's still available. It's by Effem. It's one of their Enchanting eye pencils, and it was released, I think, at the beginning of last year. It's number 002, and it is a grey. This one is more of kind of like a steel grey. The other one that I just showed you from NATorigin is kind of like a warm grey. So it looks like this. And it's just a bog standard pencil. And I'll swatch it underneath the Milani one. But once again, grey eyeliner, it's just here. Grey eyeliner to me is an absolute must-have. I think everyone should have a really nice grey eyeliner, because they are, it's a really flattering colour for everyone. Really, really flattering. And if you can see, this one here is the NATorigin one. So this one is a little bit more pigmented, a little bit darker. But I really like this one. I'll link it down below if I can find it. But grey eyeliner, I love it. So that's by Effem. This is a new one for me, and I featured it in my favourites, but I absolutely love it, so I need to feature it again. It's by Terre. It's a tiny little one like this, and they are organic, and I'll link them down below. So once again, you know, I wanted to include some things that people with sensitive eyes could wear. And this one is their eye Kohl in Noir Bengale, and it just looks like this, and it rolls up like this. I have this one on today on my top lash line. I love it. It's beautiful. It smells like cocoa. The main base of it is cocoa, which I just love. And it's really, really black. It's not flimsy at all. You can really push down quite hard on it. I know some organic things you kind of have to be a little bit careful with, but this one is really black, as you can see. Smudge is really nice if you want to smudge it out, but if you don't, it stays all day, and it goes over all sorts of different things, all sorts of different eyeshadows, so you don't need to worry about it dragging. So that's by Terre. I believe this is £13. But you know, if you're into organic makeup and you want something that's for sensitive eyes, it's worth the price. One more pencil, and this has to have a mention because it's amazing, and so many people said it was amazing, and it's absolutely true. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion, and this is the one that came with the smoked palette. And I never tried it before. I tried Zero, and I'm not really, I have to be honest with you, I'm not too fussed about Zero. That's why it hasn't made it into my favourites. I have it in the double-ended pencil stick with Whiskey. I'm not too bothered about either of them, I have to say. They're not my favourites. That came with the first Naked palette, and I still have them, actually. Let me see. Yeah, I still have this. It's not my favourite, but this Perversion is, it's beautiful. You can see, look, it needs sharpening. I've used so much of it. But Perversion is just, it's kind of like a marker. It's so dark. It's ridiculous. There you go. There's Perversion. And you can see, in contrast to the others, like, it's crazy. It's, oh my goodness. If you're into your eyeliners, you have to own Perversion by Urban Decay. If you don't, you're just doing yourself out of an amazing eyeliner. So if you're into black eyeliner, I would definitely recommend picking up Perversion. They're not cheap, but you know what? They last a huge amount of time. And how much do you get? 1.2 grams. You get a huge amount, really, for the price. So Perversion by Urban Decay is an absolute favourite. Now on to a couple of liquid liners. I just have 4, and 3 of them are by Urban Decay, but I do have a lot of Urban Decay stuff, so you know, these are just my favourites. But the first one I have to mention as a liquid liner is the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster. And it looks like this, and it has a serum in it which is supposed to make your lashes longer. I'm not quite sure whether it does, I've no idea, but hey, you may as well try it. And I reach for this all the time. For Minute Rush in the morning, I won't skip my eyeliner. I always wear, 9 times out of 10 I will wear eyeliner, so I always reach for this if I want to do that, and if I want a nice flick and whatnot. I just think it's just really nice, this eyeliner, and it has a really thin point to it, and it just looks like this, and it's that one there. Absolutely thin as anything, really precise, really lovely, does amazing flicks. It's just here, and I just adore it. It's really, really precise, and I've had this for ages. I've had this since the end of last year, and it's still going strong. So that's Physicians Formula, and then the other 3, as I said, are Urban Decay. Now, this is fantastic. I personally think that everybody that is a little bit shy and wary of wearing eyeliner should wear this. They should buy this. You need this. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Smog. This is beautiful. It is a khaki green with enough kind of bronze and brown in it to make it wearable for everybody. I really like this. I think this is fantastic. The brush on it is just so precise, and it's just a beautiful colour, and it looks so nice with like greys, browns, anything really, but I think greys and browns especially. It's just here, and it has a really nice sheen to it. If the camera will pick it up, it has a very nice sheen to it, but I don't know, it's just so unusual, and I think it's such a really nice alternative to any of the others. If you don't like brown eyeliner, if brown eyeliner is still a little bit too much for you, or if black is way too much for you, then this one is beautiful. It has a gorgeous gold sheen to it. I would recommend this to everyone, and it just looks so beautiful on. So Smog. And then the other 2 are kind of strange, I suppose. This one is the same make. It's the 24/7 liquid eyeliner, the waterproof ones. This one is Bobby Dazzler, and I love this one. The reason being that if you want to do like a dark eye, if you want to do a smoky eye, whichever colour you're doing, but if you really want to do a smoky eye, I always feel I need some kind of relief for that. I also feel I need relief because you can't always see your eyelashes. If you're not going to wear fake eyelashes, which I don't tend to do, you need a little bit of relief around the top lash line so that your eyelashes can show through, so it doesn't just look like, you know, a block of eyeshadow. And so if I'm wearing a really smoky eye, I will tend to put this on because it's beautiful. It's this gorgeous, to shake it first, it's this gorgeous silver, and it can be, you can build it up and build it up, or you can just put it on, you know, just as a light coat. But if you put Bobby Dazzler, there it is on the end there, if you put Bobby Dazzler on over any dark eyeshadow as your liner, it just makes the whole look so much more. It just adds more depth and definition, in my opinion, and it breaks up the eyeshadow, so it gives a little bit of relief. And every time I wear this, people ask me what it is. So that's Bobby Dazzler. And then the last one before I stop rambling and leave you all is Revolver from Urban Decay. Revolver is similar to Bobby Dazzler and similar to the grey eyeliners in the pencil form that I keep going on about, because it is very unusual, but it's not too much. If you don't like eyeliners that are way too much and too black, Revolver is a definite one, because it is like, it's a steel grey, and you can wear it with everything. You can wear it with black eyeshadow if you're into that, you can wear it browns, you can wear it with pinks, you can wear it all sorts of different colours, and this is another one. Every time I wear this, people go, oh my god, what is that? So this is Revolver, just on the end here next to Bobby Dazzler, just there. And it is, you can see when you look like that, it looks quite dark, but it has some shine to it, which gives the relief. So if you're not into too dark eyeshadows, eyeliners, sorry, then these 2 I would definitely recommend, because they just serve the purpose. You know, if you don't like things that are too dark and too stark, then Revolver is a definite one I would recommend, because it gives some relief and it's not like bam eyeliner. So those are my eyeliner picks. Those are the eyeliners I reach for all the time. I didn't want to pick colours or anything that I don't use, because that's pointless. You know, if I don't use them, I don't use them. So yeah, I really wanted to come on and show you my favourites and things that I think that you guys would probably use. There's no point coming on showing you a bright pink eyeliner, which I do have. you know, but I just, you know, there's no point coming on showing you that because it's not true to what I use every day. So those are the things I'd recommend to absolutely everybody, and hopefully there's a shade there for everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you have any questions about any of the eyeliners that I just featured, then leave your comment down below and I'll try and help you guys with that. And the ones that I said I would link, I will link below in the description box. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone.